Engage Porkolator. Monday morning, what are we doing?
Hanging out, checking out gear.
Hanging out, checking out gear, and I'm dishing out the slop.
Oh, you are.
I am dishing out the slop. Today, we're looking at our friend and colleague, Joe Gore, great guitar player, mad scientist, designed this pedal, the Porkolator. Let's tell you all about it. This is available through Vintage King. Joe designed this in San Francisco, and it was hand built in, let me get this right, in Michigan by skilled craftspeople, paid a fair wage. It comes with a lifetime warranty. Now, here's the backstory. So Joe is not going to give you a clone of something because what's the point? He's a very creative guy, so he's always kind of pushing the envelope, stretching the envelope, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a pedal in the 70s called the harmonic percolator, which vanished pretty quickly, but recently became kind of big with the whole do-it-yourself clone builders. And that pedal served as kind of a, this is not a clone of that, but that was kind of where it started. So
yeah, the genesis.
Yeah, influenced by that, but Joe wanted to make it better, more usable, and he certainly has. And unlike all these people that are going for a tube-like compression, this is not that. This is more, Joe describes it, it says it sounds more like overdriving the input of a funky tape recorder. The tones have a sharp resonant peak, perfect for cutting on through a mix. And because the pedal emphasizes the guitar's particular resonant peaks, the Porkolator color varies from instrument to instrument. And that's true. I mean, like, I'll play, okay, this BG has these soap bars, but I'll play like a Tele and a PRS with humbuckers and some other things so you can get, you know, different flavors. But there are some pedals you plug into, like a metal zones or something of that ilk, and you won't be able to tell what guitar somebody's playing because they all basically sound the same. But this really does kind of highlight whatever weird thing your guitar has coming into it. It's going to emphasize that. The two transistor circuit is bizarre by Joe's own admission. It's got one negative ground silicone transistor and one positive ground germanium transistor. Now, I don't really speak that language, but for you nerds out there that do, that might mean something to you. To me, it's just, I don't know. I don't know how a car is put together either, but I drive it.
You just put the gas in.
Yeah, I just put the gas in. Yeah, exactly. Okay, the two gain stages, one at input and one at mid-circuit, and they're highly interactive. And that's true. When you jack with one knob, there's only 3 knobs, but when you jack with one, it totally influences the other knobs as well. The whole tone is, they're interactive. Let's see. Porkolator gets very loud. Word. Instead of a passive volume control, there's a JFET driven gain stage, and very dynamic. Also, I've got it running on a 9-volt battery, and I burned this thing for like hours last night, and it just keeps going. So I don't know how long this will last on a battery, but I think a very long time. And the blue LED is so bright you could almost see it from outer space, I imagine. Or maybe if you had a drone flying overhead, say 1,000 feet. I don't know. So
We should test it out.
Yeah. Did you bring your drone, Chris?
I did not.
Okay. Well, let's just get into it a little bit. Essentially, this in right here, that brings you from kind of the way I see it is, this way you're going to be bright, this way you're going to be dark. So let me just do it on these soap bars for a bit. It's a really interesting tone, right? It's almost like, I don't know what it's like.
It's very distinct.
Yeah, sometimes it almost feels like the Tom Schultz kind of thing. That's with the in all the way up and really dark at that point, you know. Almost like a weird cocked wah kind of tone. That's cool. Why don't, just for shiz and giz, you've been talking about humbuckers, let me put one on. And I like the soap bars. Some true weirdness there. Okay, this is just a stock PRS. Loud, man. I mean, here's my bass tone. That's not even, I haven't even dimed that pig yet. That thing gets up there. Oh, one interesting note, Chris, take a look at this, the icon. Now, it seems to me, you've got the arrows going this way, I think I'd flip the pig. So the signal's going like a pig does. You know, everything goes in the mouth and out the behind. So, but it works either way. But just an idea, I'd flip it.
Maybe the MK2 version will have that.
Yeah, but that's just my scatological self. I was thinking about.
Scatological self.
I was thinking, you know, pig poop. Let's go ahead and work that into it. Let's try telly. Speaking of pig poop, let me try this telly.
Let's see if it's in tune.
Good. Not bad.
All right.
I'm gonna dial down this gain a little bit and bring it up and see where we're getting right there. And yeah, I'm just running single pedal. I'm just running directly into that Fender Blues Junior. So just, it's a one pedal kind of day. It is like such a crazy tone, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is almost like, at times, kind of that cocked wah sort of thing. Bring it down even more, that gain, see what we get. There we go. I don't know if that works. that Tom Schultz, you know, kind of thing.
Boston.
Original Boston, yeah. It's almost like that. And that tone, up until he came out, there's nothing that sounded like that.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? So I don't know where he got that. Well, he got it because he's a brilliant MIT engineer.
Yeah.
He just made his own
He's
stuff.
a weird scientist too.
Yeah, total mad scientist. But yeah, that is a. And then if we dime this pig. Jeez. Come on, man. Let me put on this baritone. I really dug it with this as well. Get into the weird low rumbly bits. And before we drum machine our way out of here, what do we have coming up this week, Chris? What's going on?
Worth mentioning was something we put up last week was that video with you and Albert King's Flying V.
Oh, right. Yeah, on the Axes and Artifacts. That's a really cool series, and this was particularly when we get to play like celebrity guitars. We had Nancy Wilson's
12-string
78 PRS 12-string made by Paul.
Yeah.
We had Dwayne Allman's 57 Gold Top, which a guitar I've dreamt of my whole life. And this was Albert's last guitar. And like there's some celebrity owned guitars, you know, you'll see on like Christie's and stuff like that, but actually the celebrity might have had in their collection, but it's like some endorsement they didn't even play. This thing Albert played. There's some great videos of him playing it with like a young Stevie Ray Vaughan, and you know, it's really cool. It had the mojo. Nerve-wracking to play it.
Yeah.
Just made me nervous. And it was left-handed too, so you had all the controls like right up there. You know? So those were great. Oops. Okay.
And then this week's rig rundown will be with Guided by Voices.
Oh yeah, Guided by Voices. Yeah, and Bobby Bear, a national friend of mine's in that band, so that was fun. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. And there's some great rundowns and stuff coming up. So check it all out. Let's percolate our way out of here. Let me find something reasonable. See where we go here. Here's our bass tone.